Welcome back to another video, and this is another urinating tree reaction, and we're back with the this week in Sportsball, and this is week 7. It's crazy how time passes by so quick, bro. 7 weeks into the season, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like I did the reaction to the first week, or the first week edition, however you want to put it. It feels like a few days ago. Like, it's just crazy how time passes in general, but that's what happens, isn't it? That's just how how the world works, I guess, because I don't even know why I'm getting so deep here, but let's just get into this, bro. I'm excited to check this out because I do really enjoy this series, and I really enjoy just urinating trees videos in general. And yeah, man, let's see what happened this week. I'm excited to see, man. Classic intro, of course, man. I love this intro so much. Wait, what was that win? I want to see that that's the Falcons, I guess, yeah. Win probability 99.3, 96.6, and I assume they lost all of these, yeah? I feel like I remember they lost definitely 2, and I think they lost that one as well. Bro, that is poor. You've got a feel for them. Yeah, they're 26-10 up, 39-30 up, and 22-16 up. Oh no. Wait, did he fall over when he was through him?
Today's offering of that wonderful sports ball goodness is sponsored by the folks at Fubo TV.
I love that, bro. Get your money. You know how it is, man. I'm happy for you, honestly. Get your money, bro. I love that.
Tell you that you could get the same quality television at It's a Biggie Cloud DVR cost. And all it
awesome.
for
Premier
you,
League.
Fubo TV for sponsoring
Shout
this
from
video.
Man. Love that.
It'll give you even more of that sports ball goodness at half the price. I'm making an executive decision.
If that was a UK thing, I would check that out, because I know US sports costs are a lot, from what I know, are a lot cheaper compared to UK, like watching sports in the UK, bro. The prices are stupid. This isn't even what the video's about, but it just annoys me how expensive they are in the UK. But forget that. Let's get into
Every
this.
single
Sorry
team
for
in
my
the
little
NFC
rant.
East is pure garbage and doesn't deserve to make the playoffs.
Oh wow.
Therefore, all in-division matchups are now relegated to Tank Bowl status. I think I'll call it the Tank Division.
He loves this, doesn't he, so much? This video, he loves it. Giants
Oh
versus
my
them.
lord, was this a good call? This is quite possibly one of the worst games of football I've seen in a long time. This is terrible. We've got a team that's outright injured to fucking back, and we have another team that's trying to come
Let me turn the sound down a little bit, that's quite loud.
to terms with a broken identity. Oh, what a fantastic game to have on the deserving recipient that is Thursday Night Football. This interception by Wentz is about as forced as this really terrible joke I'm about to tell. The Eagles are funnier than most comedians out there. It's a damn television pilot. A group of dudes off the street due to a litany of injuries are forced to play football with hilarious hijinks. This includes the Giants. Look out, Daniel! The ghosts of Derp's past are coming to
Is this
haunt
what the
your
clip's from?
dreams.
What is he? Is he just running too fast? Like, why is he tripped over there? Actually, I'm not gonna go back 10 seconds. That's way too far. What's he tripped over?
Derp's past are coming to haunt your dreams.
Oh no!
Why do they never learn?
Oh
I can
no!
say the same for Philadelphia. They are the shittiest of shit. They've dominated possession and are losing to a team that has only had about 3 good plays. Thank God my tax dollars aren't going to this, or else I'd flip a fucking gasket. Down by 2 scores with 6 minutes left, and Joe Judge is waiting to get batteries thrown at him. The Eagles then score a touchdown as... Really, man? Doug Peterson has the analytical IQ of a toaster. This guy won a Super Bowl? Maybe at the local ramen shop for a loyalty program. All New York...
Wait. Has he said what I think he said? He's won a Super Bowl, maybe at the local ramen shop. To be fair, ramen does slam, I can't lie, but I like what he did there, I'm not even gonna lie.
Super Bowl? Maybe at the local ramen shop for a loyalty program.
I love him so
All
much.
New
He's
York
just
has
too
to do is
witty.
Get a first down and they have the win. Transplanting bricks onto your
That's
hands.
a terrible
Very bold strategy
play
indeed,
from him.
Evan. It ends up backfiring as, to the shock of no one who follows football, Carson Wentz guides Philly past the Swiss cheese known as the Giants. Go for 2 to put you up by 3, yes, but what the hell are you doing? Did you think you were in the MAC with that formation? But that's not stereotypical enough of this game. Danny Derp strikes again to seal the loss. I'm going to petition Congress so both of these teams get losses. I'll put some funds towards the national parks as a rider to make sure the bill passes. The Buffalo Bills have shown some mighty cracks in their toughened exterior these past few weeks. The complete inability to generate any sustained offense should be a cause of great concern for the team. Against any normal foe, the Bills would probably be suffering a humiliating loss. Fortunately for them, this is not the case. They are playing the Jets. Anything resembling competent football immediately goes out the window.
Is every New York team just terrible? I feel like I might have got them confused, actually, that's my bad. But they both just seem to be awful. Like, look at both of their records.
A humiliating loss. Fortunately for them, this is not the case. They are playing the Jets. Anything resembling competent football immediately goes out the window. Even with Adam Gase giving up play calling, his genius still exudes from the on-field product. The New York offense is now being summoned by the Anti-Defamation League due to how offensive it is to witness. Even as the Bills can do nothing but kick field goals, it will be the Jets' death today. And all for what could be the worst point differential in the NFL's sordid history.
Jesus.
Hey, somebody had to take the mantle since the Whoop-Ons are leaving as this city's clown show. I'm glad it's you. Oh, Houston, your nightmare season is going to keep on running at full speed. This week you get the Packers, and you don't just get any Green Bay team. You get one led by pissed off Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, you don't want that.
Let me check on him real quick to get his overall mood. Uh-oh, he's ready to smack some bitches down. He's had a bad week.
Was your fire this week,
I would not want to be the team that
game.
has to deal with the blowback. Texans, just stand over there and take your relentless beating from this raging man and call it a day. To think that a team that has Deshaun Watson slinging footballs on it is the one that's incredibly miserable to watch. Do us all a favor, boys. Trade J.J. Watt to a contender. Just get a late second-round pick or something for him. It's not enjoyable to see him stew at how this team's been mangled over and over. Time to get this out of the way quickly. This was a bona fide shit show in Tank Division.
Speaking of Tank Division or like bad records, this has really interested me. And I always forget to ask, but what is the worst regular season record a team has had and still made it to the playoffs? Like, that really interests me, man. Like, has there ever been a negative record, a team of a negative record to make it into the playoffs? That might sound like a really stupid question, but I genuinely don't know. Like, maybe it's not possible for that ever, but maybe it has actually happened quite a lot. I'm not too sure, so if that has happened, that's my bad. But what is the worst record? If that is like a stat that's tracked, what is the worst record a team has ever had going into the playoffs? I don't know why that just intrigues me somewhat.
And that's it. Let's just say that I need a little more than Sportsball to tell this story. It's official. The Saints are the rich kid with...
He just skipped over like that. Literally give like a 5 second.
And that's it. Let's just say that I need a little more than Sportsball to tell this story. It's official. The Saints are the rich kid with gobs of talent and ability that only does the bare minimum.
Is he going to do an individual video on that
then? Somehow
then?
Succeeds despite his laziness and ineptitude because Daddy has money. New Orleans' secondary is so misaligned I'm about to diagnose them.
Actually, I want to see that. I want to see the... So it's the Washington... I don't know the name that they're called now. Let me just search that up. Washington... I know this isn't... Then... I'm not Washington Wizards. What's their name? I can't even remember their name now. Washington... I can't even spell. I'm having a stinker. What is it? What is their name now? Like now? 25-3. The Cowboys have lost 25-3. Why did he not touch upon that? Did something like crazy happen in that game or something? Is he just trolling?
Scoliosis. And I'm nowhere near a chiropractor. The Panthers offense, without their best weapon, mind you, is making them look absolutely incompetent. It's a good thing the Saints version of it came to play, or else I'd be dunking on them like they were Sean Bradley waiting to get postered. Bend but don't break, right? Yeah, it's not supposed to be for the whole damn team. Fucking onto you, you goddamn frauds. I see right through your high-profile facade. This shit isn't going to fly come playoff time. Look, I'm pretending to have your best interests in mind over here. Carolina is foolish enough to try a 65-yard field goal to tie it.
Can't believe I called them the Washington Wizards. Well, that's my bad. Wait.
That was poster.
Did they come back from...
But don't break, right? Yeah, it's not supposed to be for the whole damn team. fucking onto you, you goddamn frauds. I see right through your
Oh,
high-profile
this game was
facade.
close.
This shit isn't going to fly come playoff time. Look, I'm pretending to have your best interests in mind over here. Carolina is foolish enough to try a 65-yard field goal to tie it.
Sly's kick is on the way. It is
That was close, man. But 65 yards. Why would they even attempt that?
That was a hell of a lot closer than it should have been. You will be exposed in time, Saints. By God is my witness, you will be punished for your lies. The interstate battle.
So they got away
Always
with
a
it then, yeah.
fantastic time of inevitable disappointment and impotent rage. Baker Mayfield's
Browns,
returning to that
Bengals.
awful form he had against Pittsburgh for the first part of the game. But there's always that glimmer of hope that things will return to normal. This is Cincinnati after all. And even though they may have a real quarterback to play with, they still lack many, many things. Like a line that can block, and a defense that can defend, and a head coach that isn't completely over his head. How is getting Diet McVay working out for you now? Hold that thought, I have to change the subject. Because in this time frame, a small tear was shed from the heart of Cleveland. This droplet would invigor the corpse of Baker, and have him sling like he has never slung before. Yes, this is the Bengals, but going near perfect after that dud of a start is admirable. We have a battle, a rivalry with some true bite to it. The downtrodden against the downtrodden with hope. What is team defense? An impossible task
This is a
against
close
these
game,
offenses,
man.
apparently.
Back and forth.
Somewhere every defense-oriented coach is crying in their sleep at how it's being butchered in this
Yo.
game. For these kind of matches, it usually depends on who has the ball last. The Browns have possession
Jesus
of the ball
Christ,
with
this
1
game's
minute
nuts.
left. Can they do it? Can they make the Bengals bungle yet again? They're doing a damn good job of trying.
Mayfield towards the end zone. It is
That's made it, right? He's made it there.
yes.
Cleveland escapes
Oh.
with victory. And it
That
all
game was
done-
ridiculous. But it came across Odell Beckham with a knee injury diagnosed as a torn ACL. He's out for the season. Oh, that's a big, big miss then. But that was a
The
crazy
cost of
game.
Odell Beckham's season.
That was a
In all
crazy
honesty,
game.
though, can we please get Joe Burrow out of there? He's going to get destroyed behind whatever they call that line. I know many of you are considering this to be a tank bowl, but that is not the case here. No, this is
Oh, the
something
Falcons.
special. This is a choke bowl. I tried to make an intro for this event, but my editor kept blowing it when I tried to render. It knew. We all know of Atlanta's incredible talents in the art of high-profile failure, but Detroit has been low-key professional.
Please don't lose. Please. Please don't lose. I'm hoping just for their fan sanity they don't lose because they're going to get trolled so hard.
They just quietly sneak under the radar. They'll do it so unassumedly you think they never had a sizable lead to begin with. This game isn't about winning. It's about superiority and the art of ineptitude. Who blows it more? Both teams came to play in this regard. Hell, even the officials are choking by calling legitimate sacks as roughing the passer. Really, we're back to this shit again? Can't I just enjoy these two teams trying to hand each other the win in peace? Let's just watch the Falcons defense do absolutely nothing to defend.
Oh, that was
with
like
the
a
half.
rocket though. I
Nothing
can't
else
lie.
is happening in the meantime. They both know the real stakes.
They're actually
The
winning.
Falcons are so devoted to the cause that they're going for it on a 4th and 5 at Detroit's 13. Really, on a 4th and 5? Are you shitting me? The Lions try to one-up it with a missed field goal. But the Falcons are eager to hand the ball right back because no one can block.
Oh,
Matt
no.
Prater was selfish and fancied a new contract, so he made his next field goal. Now the game is getting intense. Atlanta's pushing ever so slowly down the field. All they have to do is burn clock and... Gurley, what are you doing? You're giving Detroit the ball back, you fool!
How has he
You the
managed to
one that
get
made
through
that
there?
really smart play 2 years ago with the Rams? Does game intelligence joke when it comes to Atlanta too?
Against Detroit
now
again.
you have to trust the defense to get a fucking stop. It goes
They've actually got the lead. Wait, is this the game that was at the intro? Because that was 22 and 16 as well. Was that the one that this one was? Oh no.
as well as you would expect. And now for the icing on the cake.
He has time.
Oh
Hesitates.
no.
Oh my god!
No.
It happened again!
He's gonna go nuts, isn't he? He's gonna go nuts.
I once thought that the Falcons were worthy of scorn, but now I see. They're a comedy. They fucking choked an easily winnable game again! The 3rd time in 6 weeks! A 96.6%
So what's that one?
chance of winning! I'd have more of a chance of being a pro athlete than the Falcons had of blowing these games. You think?
Oh my god, bro. I feel for their fans, man.
And even better, because of Matt Stafford's talent, Detroit's going to be stuck with Matt Patricia's coach for the next 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Everyone loses today.
Is he a poor coach yet?
Except the laughter. That wins. Real talk, Atlanta, just blow it up. This is endless failure, and that isn't going to change without a deep overhaul. Oh my god, I can't believe they did it.
Did I ever tell you the definition
Of insanity.
If you get the opportunity, you should kill yourself.
A week 4 matchup delayed for the better.
I love his
Now we
little
get two
gifs in
undefeated
these
teams
videos.
looking for a true statement. Only one will be considered as a legitimate contender.
Oh, so these are
Early
two
on, it's
top
the Steelers.
informed
They
teams
are
at the
putting
moment.
on a clinic. The Titans want to play soft zone, then they'll just Brady
Both
it up and
5-0.
throw short passes until the end of time. They know the key to beating Tennessee. Keep the offense off the field. My inner Yenzer is starting to emerge from its cocoon. The time has come.
Not that guy again.
Yes. Do it, Steelers. Crush these fools and their petty ambitions. Fuck King Henry and his armadillo tail he calls hair. Kill the Titans like they are the heartless fools that they are. Become men today. They're up by 20 in the third quarter.
They look
I think
good,
it's
man.
time to crown these Steelers as
27-7.
legitimate. I don't feel so good all of a sudden. It felt
No
like
way.
a disturbance. It was as if there was a sudden outage of Mancini's bread at every permanent.
Wait, are they gonna come back?
The sweet slaw had suddenly grown sour. The Pittsburgher tasting as overrated as ever. It feels
No
as if
way.
the Titans suddenly adjusted. The Steelers can't pick up their blitzing schemes. They're picking apart their perfect defense. The polish isn't there. Tennessee is
Shut
coming
over
back.
him.
I thought we were done with this shit, boys.
No.
I know the Titans are a good team, but why the sudden reluctance to finish them off? Don't do this, boys. I don't want to go
I'm
into
gonna
those
cry if
depths
this
again.
actually happens.
Why the hell would you make that pass, Ben? In what mind is that a good idea? Now the Titans have full momentum and need a field goal to tie. And Gostkowski doesn't miss in the clutch.
He doesn't miss. Oh, look at the time as well. Jeez, they got away with that.
Disclaimer that those kicks have to be over 50 yards. As Titans fans bitch about an intentional grounding call,
God
the Steelers got
damn.
really goddamn lucky. But you know what? Fuck it. It's a win and they're still undefeated, baby.
Gotta take what you gotta take, right?
Could have sworn I booted that guy out a while. There's nothing
I
sadder
love
to me
his
than to
voice of
see a
him, man,
once
so
great player
much.
fall to depths we thought impossible. Cam Newton is unfortunately there. I hate to say it, but I fear he's done. I don't know if it's the years of injuries. I don't know if it's his bout with COVID. Regardless of what it is, he's a hollow shell of his former self. I just want to spend a few seconds to mourn what was an outstanding talent, as it's probably long lost. The Niners
wow.
will make sure of it. The Patriots offense just looks like shit. It doesn't matter if they put in the formerly Super Cam or Stidham, they can't get anything
just threw
going.
out his Patriots.
Once again, despite their hard fall to a cold reality of misery,
the score.
nobody will feel bad for them.
What
They
happened to the
torment-
Patriots? See, my brief knowledge of football, especially, is like you look at their record. I would not expect that for them, but I guess with like Tom Brady leaving, I think Gronkowski a few years ago he retired, so they probably had players leaving here and there. But like from someone who wasn't really into the sport of American football, didn't know much about it. But then this is like 5 years ago to now, or like sort of moving into nowadays. From what I always saw of like the Super Bowls, New England were always just the team. They were always a team, but they seemed to like be like kind of, I don't know if on the ropes is the right word to use, but they seem to not be like doing so good,
tormented all of us
to say
for
the
almost
least.
20 years, so we will dance on their long dug grave. I
Like
hope
you
you
just said
enjoy
there,
the rest
yeah.
of your division picking you apart. It's only what you did to them for a long time. Now it's time for them to reciprocate these feelings. That's what a healthy relationship does, right? Be a good boy and bend over for your rivals. San Francisco will just take the benefits in this
Be a
scenario.
good boy.
Snow in a football
Oh
game?
wow!
Already? Come on, man.
Wait, I'm thinking of the month October. Well, it's actually the 31st. Happy Halloween to everyone watching this. Happy Halloween. I forgot it was Halloween. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really celebrating it because we're back in lockdown. But to you guys who are, happy Halloween. And yeah, it's snowing in. I keep forgetting the month. In October. I mean, in the UK we don't really get snow like this, so I'm not very used to it. But at this time of the year already, I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Barely had a summer thanks to this fucking coronavirus. Now you torture me with fucking snow? I think Denver is saying the same thing. Wait, I thought we were supposed to have a good team this year. Why are we dealing with a litany of injuries and getting our asses kicked by the Chiefs? I thought Drew Lock was supposed to be the future. With all of this bad play, is that really the case now? This wasn't even close. Denver just got fucking smoked. I just buried the city in the snow. The season is all but lost at this point, especially if Locke doesn't return to form. To Kansas City, though, they're just another statistic. The Raiders may have no idea how to deal with coronavirus, but it won't stop them from trying to deal with Tampa Bay. Fuck the probable fines and lost draft picks. That new age mumbo-jumbo does not compute with the hard-nosed football they're trying to perfect. It's quite unfortunate that they chose to socially distance themselves from winning in proper defensive containment. Tampa Bay just came off as the better coached team. The defense was buzzing, containing most Raider charges. I just want to ask one thing, though. What deal has Tom Brady made with hell to take 10 years off of his game? He's gone from looking totally frail in the Patriot offense last season to dominating in the air like he's in his prime. This doesn't happen.
Bro, he's doing this in his 40s. I don't really understand how that's even possible, man. In any sports, doing stuff in your 40s, or 99% of sports, doing this kind of stuff in your 40s is an absolutely insane thing to do, man. You got to rate it, though.
Even Gronk doesn't look like a fossil at points in time. Is this the price we have to pay for the end of the Patriot dynasty? A new insufferable empire emerging? Why is the earth rumbling? Oh my God!
Antonio Brown, oh wow.
What cruel hell have you unleashed upon this world? Now here's a matchup I want to see. Two cursed franchises and only one can win the true prize. Of Tank Bowl!
Here we go again. I love how he plays up the whole clip, like every time. The Jags versus the Chargers.
I might have been wrong about Justin Herbert. Maybe communism does work after all. Perhaps all my fears about wild inaccuracy and standing in line for hours for basic necessities were unfounded. Look at this cat. Fucker can sling a football effortlessly.
Oh.
He might be the only reason why the Chargers are competitive in any way or form. No magical mustache could save the Jaguars, but god-awful special teams play by the Bolts could. Jacksonville should be getting blown out of the water. But they're still in this match.
Yo. He just flew into that, bro. He had no chill. Did he get kicked or did he avoid that? Because, bro, he just flew into that with no chill.
Jacksonville should be getting blown out of the
water.
Bro,
you firmed that. He gets back up and finishes it. It's the touchdown.
Brave souls that are still Chargers fans,
what the
pain
fuck?
was not on the menu today. At least for them. Duval falls into the pits of despair once again.
They've come back.
Things getting so bad that Gardner Minshew is rumored to be on the hot seat for Mike Glennon. That's when you know shit's fucked. The NFC West is as much of a bloodbath as I was hoping it would be. Normally a matchup between the Seahawks and Cardinals would be a relentless beatdown. Not today. Arizona has an exciting offense, and Seattle is as cardiac as ever. I have a feeling years down the line we will discover a secret deal between the Seahawks and Providence Health. Seattle refuses to finish any of their opponents off, and Providence will give them a nice cut of the influx of patients they get for heart ailments. It's literally the only thing that can explain how erratic Seattle plays from drive to drive. Wouldn't you guess it? The same things keep occurring over and over again with this team. It's a big gotcha game. Seattle's going for a touchdown to bury Arizona? Gotcha! It's a momentum-changing interception that is only saved from the end zone by DK Metcalf.
Look at the speed.
The Cardinals capitalizing off of it? Gotcha!
Yo. How far behind was he? Like, I was thinking the guy with it, like, running with it was, like, quick as hell. And you see how he just catches up to him.
It's a momentum-changing interception.
Yo, look, he's like a sprinter, bro.
By DK Metcalf. The Cardinals capitalizing off of it?
Boy,
gotcha.
That is
Turnover
wild.
On down.
That speed
Anyone
is
going
ridiculous.
to try and assert their claim on this nice piece of ass we call a win? Or are you just going to hover-hand it by means of constantly bending defensively? That will have to wait as the Seahawks are now up by 10 and are holding their opponent to a field goal. Gotcha! Benson Mayowa is a fucking idiot and gave them a fresh set of downs. Touchdown Cardinals. Here's Chef Russ coming to cook a big old W for his team. Gotcha! He burned everything and it reeks of way too much garlic. The stench prevents Seattle's defense from making a stop as, you guessed it, we're heading to overtime. It's here where a defense manages to do something as the Seahawks can't decipher Arizona's blitzing schemes. The Cardinals respond by charging down the field with a hopeful dagger in their opponent's virgin throat. Right after a timeout.
What a phrase. Oh no.
Did you just ice your own kicker? Do you understand the consequences of such an action? Do you know what the hell you just did?
Overtime as well.
Pass is intercepted.
I guess that bitching was all for naught. Arizona's offense does the sexy time on the field and can put it away, barring more shenanigans.
Can he make this one? It is.
Oh my!
Despite
15 seconds to
self-sabotage,
go as
Arizona
well.
wins an epic. The traitor in the ranks
Mate.
was then executed for crimes against culture.
Their first
All
loss
the
of the
citizens
season.
of
Wow.
Seattle flooded local hospitals with heart issues. Providence Health wins big time here. Ooh, Chicago, I didn't know you were into this kinky shit. You're a submissive with a suffocation fetish. Fucked up, but interesting. You like your offense to be smothered at all times. Yes, Johnny Hecker, please pin me down inside my own 10-yard line, they scream in ecstasy. They've been very naughty. They need to be punished.
What's he
Apparently the
saying?
only way they can climax, and the Rams are going to be paid handsomely for it. Look at this picture. Have you seen anything more
Wait. Oh jeez.
beautiful in your life? Not you, Chicago. You just get a massive sense of guilt after your session. Well, at least you aren't the
Close
Vikings.
up there, man.
Your rival made a big trade for Yannick Ngakoue before the season started, but there was one problem. They're shit. Absolutely terrible enough that they immediately flipped him to Baltimore to get
Oh,
something
no.
back. In the end, they traded what could be an early second-round pick for a late third. Excellent asset management, if I say so. The time has come once again to dub our lol cow of the week.
Here we go. I love
There
this.
are
I
plenty
love
of
this
choices this
segment
time.
so much.
So many that Daniel Jones and his derp trip missed the cut.
This wasn't even like in the votes then. Bro, some crazy things must have happened.
The
What?
nominees are Evan Engram for stone hands at the worst possible time.
Okay.
Todd Gurley and the Falcons defense.
This is funny,
For
actually.
terrible situational awareness and some of the worst defense imaginable on a weekly basis. Rice University for kneeling 3 times in overtime to kick a field goal. The result? A quadruple doink!
Wait, I've never seen. Wait. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And it's literally the last second of the game. And oh no. Oh no.
Kick a
This has
field
to
goal.
win.
The result? A quadruple doink!
What?
Absolutely legendary performance. And Benson Mayowa
That
for
is
hurdling
astonishing.
practice to give Arizona the long-range win. This week's winner is
That has
chosen
to be
by
that.
you is Todd Gurley and the
Oh
Falcons.
wow.
Really? You didn't pick the quadruple doink?
That's what I would have thought,
instant
but hey.
low of the week material, and you chose a typical Falcons joke? Blood
I mean,
for the
who
blood.
doesn't like to laugh at the Falcons, right?
Injuries for the injury
I feel for
dog.
their fans, man. I can't lie.
Lost.
Torn ACL. Suffered MCL.
Unit lost.
6 to 8 weeks broken ankle. Biceps injury. More COVID. Appendicitis.
Unit
COVID.
lost. Unit
Achilles
lost.
injury. ACL. Oh yeah, that's Odell, isn't it? Knee injury. Ankle.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
ACL again. There's a lot of ACL injuries
Unit
coming through, man.
lost.
Broken ankle,
Unit
boy.
lost. Unit
Next.
lost.
May these offerings appease the gods for another week.
Amen.
Amen.
Here's the kickoff. After the 43-yard field goal.
Next week is going to be 30 minutes, isn't it? Wait.
Finds a
Oh!
makes a tackle. The kicker will be
What a run!
Pringle. Galloping
That
forward.
run, bro.
Will go all the
Also, this commentator, I really like. I hear him a lot, and I feel like in a lot of these sort of insane clips, his voice just seems fit for the moment. I know this is irrelevant, but he has got one of those voices that I hear, and I'm just like, I know he's held in high regard because of his voice, man. He just seems like that, man. But that's a crazy run, bro. Fun week 7, man. Some of the craziest things happened to it, and the injuries as well. God damn, the injuries. One thing, Daniel Jones was flying on that run. Not surprised his feet couldn't keep up. I can't believe he fell then, bro. He was running too quick for how fast he actually is. Tree complains about snow in Denver in October. Me laughs in Minnesota. What is the coldest place in the US other than Alaska? I'm guessing it's up north somewhere because I sort of know, like, I know Canada's pretty cold or very cold during the winter, so I assume the northern parts of the US are as well. But I guess all, to be honest. Like I know Texas actually gets very cold during the winter, which actually shocks me initially when I found out. I used to just think Texas was one of those places that was just hot all the time. Well, not all the time, but hot. And then when it was like winter, it was just like not as hot, but like not like cold either. But from what I've seen, it's actually like it gets very cold there, man. Tank division. Me thinks of some references. You talk about Todd Gurley like he didn't mean to do that. He reinvented definition of tank. Well, let's just say I need a little more than Sportsball to tell the story. Translation this week on Dallas. Wait, is that the video that was released? What was the video that he released recently? Dallas. Oh, maybe I should do a reaction to that. I might do a reaction to that tomorrow then, because that's obviously related to that game, I think. Wow, I didn't realise that, but fair enough. You've done a whole video on it, I think. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. More to come. We're going to keep up with this series, man. You guys seem to love it, and I really do enjoy doing it, so it's going to continue happening, man. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.